And there we go again. It's game number 2 of a best of 5, the grand final of the Star Ladder semi-series. It is neXt plays a Romanian team versus FAB5. The game 1 went to neXt please with a semi-pushing strategy, but it worked out completely as they wanted to. Early towers, nice at gold advantage, and the Luna, which was the core for FAB5, didn't get anything. Therefore, very easy win for neXt please. But FAB5, they're not out yet. There are many games to go. I'm pretty sure they have all the potential it takes to get the next game. So let's hop into the draft.
Yeah, FAB5 definitely remedying one mistake from last game, and that is banning out the Lycan. Even though they had the first pick, they didn't want to go for it, or at least even try to go for it. And the second ban, of course, being the AA. So won't see either of those heroes, whereas neXt please banning out the Ember and the Doom, leaving the Invoker ready, as well as the Batrider, Centaur, Dazzle, something along those lines.
There we go. It's the first Invoker of this day, by the way. Like last game, it's the first Lycan of the Star Ladder we casted. Like the entire final grid was played without a single Lycan, without a single Invoker. So yeah, game 1 was the first Lycan in the entire Star Ladder finals. And now we have the first Invoker, so I definitely like that.
It's it's kind of weird to say, but it is indeed good to see a Lycan or an Invoker.
Yeah,
it's like
we see them all the time, but yeah, here in Star Ladder they didn't have a chance. They never got through.
But neXt please, they get themselves the Batrider, so one of the best initiation heroes in this game, as well as getting a really high win rate. Shadow Shaman as the support. And
yep, I like it. I mean, the initiation is safe now with the Batrider. FAB5, I don't know if neXt please really knows them, but like, I mean, FAB5 so far, every time they picked like a clockwork, if the Batrider was banned out, for example, or on the other team, because they really like that initiation. Last time it was on neXt please side, that's the main reason they didn't pick it. But now we see something really familiar. The Chen is coming out for FAB5, and so far all their Chen games really worked nicely out.
Yeah, they're going back to what they know best, and well, just thinking at whether are we gonna see the clockwork? Like you said, they do like to run it, so definitely a possibility if neXt please don't ban it out. But I think maybe a Centaur and a clockwork ban are about to come, and yeah, that's what they do go for.
Yep, definitely. Now they have the Batrider initiation, so banning out the clockwork, taking like the second most dominant initiation hero out. That's one of the wisest things you can do. And well, FAB5, they ban out Storm, so it's pretty strong mid coming out. Even though I don't know, I think it's a bit early to ban him out. Then again, sure, they could go for an Axe and then the Storm using as a carrier. It would definitely fit. neXt please, they go for a Luna ban. Okay, I guess yeah, it's valid.
Well, as FAB5, they have the Chen already, then just banning out the Luna to stop some push at least.
Look.
neXt please, yeah. Well, Storm Spirit, right on the money, I guess.
Yeah, like the Storm Spirit ban apparently not one of the dumbest ideas there. Like the Lifestealer came up regardless of whatever he's the carrier to. I mean, then again, they could pick a Puck right now if they want to. The Puck versus the Invoker mid is not too bad of a matchup there. And he's also a nice carrier for the Lifestealer, so the Infest Bomb would still be established. I don't know. That's up to neXt please, of course. I mean, the Storm Spirit, of course, is, I think, the preferred carrier for a Lifestealer Infest Bomb, but the Puck is just as nice.
Yeah, the Puck would be really nice overall, just getting to the back lines, and of course, just interrupting the Bane's Fiend script with either the Dream Coil or the Silence will be really nice.
What do you think about FAB5 then? Pick Mirana, now that we have the Bane on the pitch?
I don't actually think so. I mean, I don't think it will be a Mirana, but well, maybe as an offlaner though, they do still need one.
Yeah, I mean, the Mirana could transition into damage anytime, and it's also not too bad against the Lifestealer, for example. Like, you can even go, like, if this goes late, you can go for Eye of Skadi Mirana. We have seen that already, especially against the Lifestealer, that some ranged guy is going for the Skadi. We even seen this playing EG, where he went Eye of Skadi on Invoker against the Lifestealer, and it worked perfectly out. But wow, they take so much of the overtime now. 50 seconds of the bonus time is down, so they really consider what is next. And I actually think they... yeah. No, score!
Well, I
Same.
mean, it wasn't too surprising.
Oh,
Just
come on. No, 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 no. Don't talk it down now. Like, the puck was legit prediction and it happened. I'm good. Thanks.
yeah, but I mean, what else could they have gone for with the mid lane to just complement the rest of their lineup as well as put a splinter for Fabulous 5? I mean, OD wouldn't have been that good. I actually could have seen the OD as well there. Just defensive astral imprisonments against the Fiend script, against anything really. But
Yeah.
yeah, Puck is the better choice, I think.
Yep. I mean, I like the Bane pickup, like, directly after the Lifestealer has been picked up, simply for the fact that now you have a Fiend script directly into, or like, directly after the Rage. But then again, the Bane needs a BKB later in game, because there's the Puck Silence, there's interrupt by the Shadow Shaman, there is the Lasso, and I don't know, all this doesn't really work out. But we see a Slark coming up. This is also the first Slark we see in the start of the final games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we haven't seen one, and it's a really nice aggressive hero. But it just makes me wonder that if they don't go for something pushy as the fifth pick, will they actually find the kills to go for the towers? Because if they don't, this gen might just fall off quite heavily.
Yep, I think so as well. I mean, the Slark. I mean, to be honest, we are kind of spoiled with the Slark game. Which Slark did we cast last time? It was a tier 1 game where he had like what 140 agility stolen or something, and then just raced through like 2 sets of racks into instant GG. That was just sick what we saw. Was this EG versus?
Oh, I think it was Cloud versus neXt KZ.
Oh yeah,
Cloud9.
Cloud9 versus neXt KC, and it was played by neXt KC. Cloud9 lost both games. Yeah, that's where we last time saw a Slark that was so heavy, like so heavy it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, that's one of his bonuses, that even if he doesn't have like the huge amount of items, if he can just keep the stacks of Essence Shift up, just acquire them, go into the fight, get a few right clicks in, get a few stacks of Essence Shift, back off, regen up with his ultimate, come back in for another few right clicks, or just do it like that, guerrilla warfare, and then suddenly 170 agility stolen, or well, not stolen agility, but extra agility for himself.
And while we are dwelling here in the past, there has been like 2 bans. The first is the Nyx, which is I guess legit. I mean, the Nyx could do quite some stuff, the Impale, but I don't think the Nyx would have been like a legit pick, because there's so many heroes that can do something against it. Lifestealer can, like the Puck can. I don't know. I don't think it was a legit pick for Fabulous 5. Wouldn't fit in. But the Disruptor on the other side, this is something I definitely like, because it would interrupt Fiend's Crib. It would help against the Slark. Like when he pounces, you can just instant like crip him away, and like he's on distance again. So yeah, the Disruptor is definitely something you don't wanna have against you.
Yeah, the Disruptor ban is indeed really nice, but I think the Nyx Assassin ban is just purely taking out an offlaner for Fabulous 5, and of course, the stun is pretty nice as well.
Oh,
But Fabulous 5.
Look at this! It is Enigma! Black hole!
Yeah, it's really nice actually to lock down the Slark as well. Even if he pops the Shadow Dance, you just black hole him, and when the Shadow Dance runs out, he's still gonna be locked down in the black hole.
Yep, that's definitely nice for like
And
against the
at the
Slark.
moment, Fabulous 5, they only have the Fiend script, the Nightmare, as well as the Invoker to stop the black hole.
Yep,
So
it's not much actually.
yeah, and the Invoker has to have the right spells invoked and them not being on cooldown at the same time. So the Enigma definitely can work out.
I would like to see something. Give me a Magnus. I'm serious
Oh.
with this. Give me a Magnus. Something.
Magnus offlane.
Yeah, Magnus offline wouldn't be too much of a bad idea actually, and it's a second big ultimate. Like for me as a caster, that would be just amazing. Like what's first, black hole or RP, or is it RP into or a failed RP into a black hole or whatever? You know, like there's so much potential. I don't know. Let's see. But that would be so amazing for me as a caster. But it's probably anything but a Magnus. It's gonna be.
Well, the Centaur is still in the pool, but
I would like a Tidehunter actually. Like if I think about it, The Tidehunter is not bad. It's nice against Puck, nice against Enigma, nice against Shadow Shaman. Even the Batrider can be nicely disabled. Like the minus armor definitely helping the Slug out there. And yeah, except for the Lifestealer, or against the Lifestealer with Rage, it's a decent ultimate. Like Tidehunter would fit in here.
Well, it wouldn't be the worst pick, but it might leave them a little bit vulnerable to the late game once next please just have BKBs up and running.
Yeah, I guess. But this is everything. Like, oh, they go full greedy. They go full greedy. This is Spectre, Slark, Invoker, like a triple core. Is this even the Invoker going mid? But like, where does the Slark end up?
Slark. I mean, played by
Offlane.
Cubashi, it's the offlane. Yeah, I guess there's an option of Spectre aggressive tri-lane together with the Chen, but Chen up against the Enigma in the jungle, I don't know if it would be the best decision. It's gonna be... I mean, I think FAB5, they were kind of baited into a bad hero pick at the moment with the last pick Enigma for next please. It definitely threw FAB5 off guard and they just didn't know how to react.
I don't think so. I mean, the Spectre is not even an answer to Enigma. But I mean, then after all, it is a greedy pick. Like, all they have to do is like get it through. And to be honest, like their defense last time was quite decent. And this time, there's not too much push coming out. I mean, of course, there's the mini Enigmas, like the Eidolons coming out and everything. And I don't know. If they get this through, why not?
Well, it might be. It's just that, are they really sending the Slark offlane? Because this might be a disaster.
Like, my mouse is somehow strange. Okay, I think now it's done. Okay, let's go for a fast team introduction. We have Blomst is this time on the Spectre, Gimli on the Chen, and Emily on the Bane. In the mid, we're gonna see the Invoker, played by Top. And yeah, Kubashi is the offlane Slark, so this is interesting to say the least. Let's see how much Slark gets to. I mean, with the pounds, he's definitely, like, he can definitely go for easy escape. Also, the neXt is there. It's not easy to gank with him, but then again, there is the Shadow Shaman with, I don't know, the Shackles, and that makes it quite squishy. The stun by Enigma, Shackles, some right clicks, and the Slark is gone. Anyway, let's introduce the Dire team.
Yeah, for next please, Red Light will be taking up the Lifestealer as the safe lane farming role. Shadow Shaman will be played by District 12, leaving Illusionist to play the Enigma in the jungle, with Kiana once again in the mid lane, but this time on the Puck, and Synergy takes up the offlane Batrider. And actually the Slark offlane, it's not the worst, only just for the fact that as neXt they have Enigma in the jungle, so Shadow Shaman, he cannot pull and harass the Slark at the same time.
Yep, and let's look at the warding. Like, at the moment there's two standard boards coming out, like one just giving vision here to decide against the potential trident that's coming out. The other one also a pretty traditional ward, giving vision to the top rune. Like Slark just stumped one ward, it is giving vision here to against potential ganks, but I think there are no sentries on top. Like, Enigma also doesn't have any, so no, they can't deward this. And I think Bane has one more ward, and like, maybe I'm wrong, but I think he wants to put it in this spot just to give at least vision to one rune. So, creep waves are meeting. Let's hop into the game.
Yeah, it's already Shaman going with some harass, but Cuba, she goes for the right clicks in return. He has 60 base damage, so the Slark actually hits quite hard on the squishy Shadow Shaman, who only has one armor, but of course, just using the trees to his advantage and going in with the right clicks.
You know, those right clicks would actually work nicely off if you have like some backup, but he needs to not skill anything yet unless he's level 2, because then he can go for the essence shift and the pounds. Then he can actually go for the right clicks on the Shadow Shaman, stealing some of the agility, and that would really help. But yeah, this way doesn't work.
Yeah, now he actually picks a point in essence shift, and he can actually harass the Shadow Shaman quite heavily if the Lifestealer isn't close by, because first he steals one of each stat of Shadow Shaman with each right click, gets himself some agility, then pounces up the Shadow Shaman, and actually it might be a kill like that, so Shadow Shaman has to be somewhat careful of that not happening, but there's the Shackles to begin with.
But the Lifestealer, he doesn't even bother. He's like,
not even one right click.
No, he's like, hey Rasta, what do you want? Like, I just want right clicks. like their lane control is not too great, to be honest, at the moment. So Slark is getting already level 3 because there's no pulls coming here, not even a stack. Like, he's gonna miss the stack timer as well. The only thing he's managing is the side pull, but like if Slark wants to, he can just come around here and soak that HP. So like Slark is gonna be happy about his XP, definitely. And in mid we have at the moment 6-4 versus 6-3, quite even. So it's looking good at the moment for all lanes.
Yeah, the only thing that it's rather weird is that Spectre sitting on 7-1 compared to Lifestealer on 13-1.
Yep.
This Spectre's just missing way too many last hits. I guess the Batrider has been somewhat annoying as well, even with, well, Bane trying to just keep him off the lane.
Yep, definitely. I mean, the problem about the Spectre is like so low base damage at the start. It's so hard. I mean, actually, it's not hard to last hit with her, but it's definitely harder than anything else. So he even went for a Quelling Blade, which is, I guess, in my opinion, some sort of waste of time. But then again, I mean, not waste of time, waste of gold. But yeah, it actually helps you with the last hits. But yeah, Lifesteal is just doing absolute better. So far, he barely missed the last hit, 19-1.
Oh, looks like they want to go for the Slark. If Enigma had come in at the moment, he might have gotten the courier kill.
Oh, with the
Of course, he
haste
didn't
run.
know it was happening yet. The creeps are coming towards the tower as well. There's a nice Starback to cancel, of course, the Malphite.
Yep, but they run in. I mean, the Eidolons come out, but those Eidolons are not enough to tank up the entire creep wave. But like on top, like there's 2 range creeps left and the new creep wave coming in, and those Eidolons now, yeah, they duplicated, and that means a lot of pressure on the tier 1. A lot of pressure. There's even a siege engine now in this next creep wave, so this looks like the first tier 1 at approximately 4 minutes.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty nice job of just pushing it out at the moment.
Yep. The cliff
Although
just
if
came
they
out
get
even.
this tower, the Slark actually will get even more XP with that. It's a small price to pay for that early gold increase.
Yep, I mean he needs the level 6 ASAP, then he really gets strong against those heroes, because they can't really do anything with this new undetectable invisible ulti. Which is, I still think it's damn overpowered. Anyway, they asked for a 30 seconds pause, like, we can even look, I don't know, just a fast graph, just, I mean it's so early but still, just for the shit and giggles, like it's going up and down, but like, with this tower kill, which is about to come, by the way, the Lifestealer is pretty far away for a last hit. I think the Lifestealer might even miss the last hit on that tower, because the catapult is already shooting. Oh, he just got it.
How wrong were you?
Yeah, well.
Actually, is he gonna go for the Midas now with that last hit?
He
We
can,
would have
like,
it
this would
quite
be,
fast as well.
yeah, this would be like a 5 minutes Midas. Definitely worth it. If you get it that fast, and I mean at the moment he does, I don't know, he's not contested whatsoever, so why not go in for the Midas? But at the moment he doesn't even buy the recipe. Oh, actually, in the chicken we have Hand of Midas recipe. So yeah, there we go. But in the meantime we also see, well, Chen fighting a bit with the Batrider about the jungle creeps, but he's kinda unlucky as well, because in this creep camp there's a mud golem, so he couldn't sneak that one away.
Yeah, the
And yeah.
Batrider actually, I don't understand why he isn't getting more from the lane. It's not like a Nightmare and a Spectral Dagger would be enough to get the kill on him.
Yeah, that's what I also think. Like, I mean, like, even if they go for the full duration of Nightmare, then for the Spectral Dagger, so he's just slightly slowed, but with the Firefly, the Spectre can't even follow him. Like, this is a level 2 Firefly, and the Spectre on 700 HP, I don't know. Like, I just don't see this happening, but I don't know. He's scared, and maybe it's good to play passive. It's better than feeding the first blood. Because we are 5 minutes in, 5.5 actually, and yeah, still no first blood.
Yeah, it's really weird to see that actually, and nice denies coming out in the mid lane for the Invoker. Just taking every single creep away from the puck for like the last 3 creeps. Actually talking about last hits, the Spectre just caught up to Lifestealer in no time. I don't know how it happened.
No, because they were
Spectre was
pushing the tier
suddenly
1
behind.
and also going a bit for the Slark, etc. So he lost kinda a bit, and like, yeah. I think the Slark also got some Eidolon last hits. So, yeah.
Yeah, might have been. And well, nice side pull coming in from District 12. It's a double camp as well. So the creep wave should actually disintegrate here, whereas Lifestealer gonna grab some last hits on the big creeps as well. But
Yep.
will this Lifestealer actually be enough of an impact against the Spectre, who is farming quite nicely in the safe lane?
Yeah, but still, like the Spectre, like with the support he has at the moment, is definitely later online than the Lifestealer, and this is something, yeah, I don't know. And I mean, the Spectre at the moment, he is going for a drums build, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, he just sold the drums again. He's like, oh no, I mean not the drums. He had the braces up. Like I'm pretty sure when I went on him, he had the braces. Or was that the next? No, he actually sold the braces. So maybe he's considering a Sacred Relic rush. Now that he like has that gold, 1,200, and it looks like he can still go for quite some decent farm in, let's say, the next 3-4 minutes. Should be enough for Sacred Relic.
Yeah, if they maybe just try to get the tier 1 tower on top of it, if Chen makes his rotation out of the jungle, just getting the Radiance makes the Spectre that much more efficient, both with the farm as well as just with the damage he dishes out.
Yeah, it's still funny to see because FAB5, the Chen, like in the last matches we saw them playing a Chen, they were much earlier aggressive. Like below 6 minutes we already saw like the Chen coming in for rotations. But I mean, look at how much, oh, on bottom, you might see it go.
Yeah, the Nightmare is there, the Sunstrike hits as well, and that's the combination
Very
they were
nice.
waiting for. Spectre, first blood for him, he's definitely gonna rush the Radiance now.
Yeah, this is Sacred Relic first, like he just needs 1,800, that's something easy to achieve. Give him another 3 minutes and that thing is up, and yeah, this is definitely something they want to go for because Enigma, Rasta, Batrider, low, sorry, low
Oh,
HP.
Slark pouncing up onto the Shadow Shaman, Dark Pact as well, Shadow Shaman immediate TP out by him.
Yep.
Oh, Keanu actually finds him, but the Shadow Dance comes out by Slark, they know Puck is in with there.
Well, but still, the level 1 is just very short, like, but the pack, I mean, what does he want to do with 180 mana only? That's enough for an orb, and that's pretty much it. So he couldn't do anything against the Slark.
Well, first game started out really good for neXt, please. This time around though, FAB5 getting the first blood, finding the farm on the Spectre, and of course even the Invoker. Looks like he's going for a Midas now, so Exort Midas. Rather
Yeah.
standard build, to be honest.
I mean, why not? I mean, the only problem is that the Midas is now, what, the third time already used on the Lifestealer? Second or third time, I'm not quite sure about it, but... So, it's coming out quite... Yeah, quite too late to be on par with the Lifestealer. But at the moment, against Slark, men fighting with the Lifestealer. But he's just playing around with him, he just wants stats. He just
Yeah, but
wants
bottom
stats.
lane there's a 3-man smoke plus another TP coming in. They want to kill the Spectre, and what they pick of it will be actually they won't get the range, they get the long range Hex though somehow.
Oh,
They
there
can't follow
come
it up with
rotations.
anything. They might lose something in return. Cold Step onto the Shadow Shaman with the Sunstrike coming in as well. Invoker does get the kill. And there's the Dream Coil actually, Haunt getting used. They're going around and the Black Hole actually meeting nothing. What a play, Black Hole. Bane does go down, but so does the Batrider. Chen finally coming in. They get the Enigma as well, and Invoker once again on the chase.
Okay,
What was that Black Hole?
hashtag disaster, and what?
Oh, Enigma kills the Spectre with the Eidolons?
The Eidolons actually get the Spectacle. What the hell? So, I was just about to say this was a, what, a 4 or 3 on 1? 4 on 1? No, wait, Lifestealer Puck surviving, yeah, that was a 2 for 3. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
that-
think
yeah.
so.
Now it's a 2 for 3.
But, I mean, thank God that the Eidolons got the Spectre. I guess Spectre got a little bit careless there.
Yep, and it's actually quite some significant setback for him because now he has to buy TP. He had like he was only like 1,000 gold short of the relic, but now with his death, like yeah, that's quite a setback because I don't know. The Midas is still rolling on the Lifestealer in all that time, and you know he didn't even bother. Like 3 people, including then of course later the Puck, they just keep them busy and they get the kill on the core which they need. So. I don't know. At the moment, I think neXt has the upper hand, regardless of what the kill score says at the moment.
Yeah, they definitely might have just having the Black Hole potential in the late game. But there's the Nightmare onto the Puck. Nicely taken out by Shadow Shaman. There's a Dream Coil on 2 heroes, but the Sunstrike with the Fiend Script coming out on the Puck. It gets bounced up as well, and Chen actually grabs the kill. Pounce is there on Synergy's Batrider. He doesn't get the lasso once again, and he's on the run. Goes down to the Slark, and Illusion is gonna get chased down as well, taking so much damage to
Oh,
Gen
that damage! That, oh my god!
go.
This is 30
30
HP. Like just one of those Force Spirits or any of the Chen Creeps, just one more hit, that would have been it. But oh, Slark is looking for more, and that Shadow Shaman, there we go. The Hound
Yeah,
Sub.
they're gonna get it as well. The Mass Serpent was to get deployed, but District 12 gonna go down anyway.
Like there we go, 300 gold for free to FAB5. Those wards, they were nothing but gold.
This is falling apart for neXt, please, really fast. I mean, the only saving grace is that the Lifestealer still keeps on farming.
Yeah,
Do
I
they
wouldn't
really
even
want
say
to
it's
give so
falling
much
apart.
away?
I mean, at the moment, okay, they just had 2 really bad trades after all, but like, the Lifestealer farming, the Lifestealer getting so fat, so fast, it's really a dangerous thing.
Well, he's only like 500 net worth ahead of both the Invoker and the Spectre. Invoker has a Hand of Midas of his own, and Spectre only 200 away from the Sacred Relic.
Yep, like that Sacred Relic, or rather the Radiance, will definitely make a difference. But I mean, as I said, he died once, so right now he could have had already the Sacred Relic, and we would see a Radiance at approximately 14 minutes. But like with the small stat pack he had, it's gonna be out at 15 or 16 minutes. I mean, it's still a timely one. Like I'm not, you know, not trying to diminish whatever he's achieving, but yeah. Well, let's see. He just got ported back. Yeah, the courier is gonna pick up now the relic, flying back to the Spectre, so everything goes as planned.
Well, one good thing definitely for neXt, please, now is that there's a Blink Dagger on Puck as well. So, has the initiation power, and actually he has maxed out Waning Rift instead of Illusion Orb, so max duration silence is there. And massive TPs meet, they want to fight, and they actually might find it with the Blink Puck. He goes in 3-man Reaper, 3-man Waning here, finally they get the lasso up onto the Vayne. The open wounds as well, life there, joining the fray. Hex up onto top, Invoker will fall down on a Ghost Walk and sent back by the Chen. Oh, somebody else got sent back, but Invoker escapes as well because no detection, unfortunately.
No, but this was really a bad fight, simply for the reason that the Chen didn't have Hand of God mana. That would have made a difference in this fight. Like with the Hand of God, they could have just maybe even turned around. But yeah, this way, from pushing the tier 1, they just probably lose their tier 1 now. Yep. Cliff is coming out, but I don't think there's an answer. I mean, Hound is still there, but Hand of God would be there as well. Question is now.
Yeah, the Horn comes in, actually the tower will go down, or will it still alive? Serpent Wars do get deployed, pounce up onto the Shadow Shaman, Cuba, she gets it. Will there be a Black Hole? He catches 2 heroes this time. Nothing to cancel it either. Invest damage coming out of Bane, going down. Slark still silenced up, uses the pounce, but doesn't get too far away and goes down as well.
Yeah, but no follow-up whatsoever. Even the Sunstrike so far off the target. Like, they could have at least gotten the Shadow Shaman with their suicide, but like, the silence on the Bane made it impossible, so he didn't even get that Brain Sap off. So, what a bad trade. The only upside of this engagement is that they got the deny on the tower. That's pretty much it. But the other tower is also in deny range, and you already see, like... Yeah, Puck is gonna send the illusions there to deny. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, the deny is coming out pretty much now. Oh, illusion damage, too crazy.
Just instant to injure, it's like, I don't even need to go there myself, I'll just send my illusions to do the dirty work for me.
Yep, and they follow up with the bottom tier 1 tower now, and like, this is gonna be uncontested, and this is also something we're gonna see in the crafts right now. I mean, for the bottom tier 1, it's not updated yet, of course, but I'm still gonna show. XP wise, 2500 for FAB5 at the moment. That is still the bonus they had from 2 engagements that were horrible for neXt, but this graph is going down as well because the last one wasn't too good. And now we look at gold. FAB5 had a 1500 gold lead, but now we look after this one engagement, 1000 gold lead for neXt, and it's gonna be even worse because it's not updated yet after the tier 1 bottom tower. So yep, neXt taking the gold lead at the moment.
Yeah, it's really, I have to say, kind of weird to see just FAB5. They had such a decent start.
No,
They
but
were really
I think
on
no,
their
you
way
can
to
explain
Spectre.
that. You can easily explain it with the core items, like all the engagements that was before the Puck had the Blink Dagger, before the Batrider had the Blink Dagger, and now this engagement was with a Blink Lasso, with a Black Hole that finally hits something, and of course Puck as well, like a 3-man Dream Coil, like a 2-man Waning Rift, and like all this absolutely played into it, and FAB5 they were just not ready for it, and now I think they traded tier 1 tower for Roshan. It looks like, yep, the Master Open Worlds are down and now they can just go. The D magic is up, so yeah, nice can tank it.
Yeah, the life stealer actually had double damage, but when he raged, double damage disappeared, so unfortunate there, I guess, but the Roche will go down fast enough with the Serpent Force being there. And that's Aegis.
Oh, and nobody taking the Aegis?
Oh
he's
god,
like, oh, wait,
I really thought
we
we're gonna see it again now.
He's selling the Stout Shield, and now with the smoke, but man, this costs him time. Like, if they actually spot something out, and oh my god, they find something. The Batrider initiation.
There's the Firefly Blink as well, the Lasso. Can he actually drag him to the high ground? Doesn't feel like it. No, he gets it anyway. There's the mech coming out by Chen, uses the Twisted Pick and trying to TP out. There's the Haunt as well with the Radiance Burn now, Batrider dropping low. There's the Spectral Dagger as well actually, but nice silence from the Puck, from the sidelines. He actually gives away his life to make sure that everybody else escapes. But Bane goes down and Spectre drops low. Actually, I'm surprised that nothing more happened off this fight.
Yeah, but
Sunstrike missing.
Not hitting anything, but theoretically they could still go, but like, I don't know, Spectre playing really, I don't know, really careful. I mean, he knows he only got the Radiance. The Radiance did quite some burn damage, but with the very timely mech on, on Enigma, like that actually made quite a difference there. Like, because the Batrider, he would have been in easy range to just Radiance burn him down. Like, the only nuisance would have been there, the neXt. So after all, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but it is after Roshan. Aegis did also not go down, so I think still neXt slightly having the upper hand at the moment.
Well, they might have the upper hand, but this engagement just definitely didn't go the way they wanted it to. They got the initiation with the Lasso, but Chen didn't die, and they only got the Bane for a Puck.
And to be honest, I want to see a diffuser plate on... Yeah, I want to see a diffuser plate on the Spectre. I mean, he won't do me that favor. Like, we're not gonna see a diffuser plate on him. He's probably gonna go... He's gonna finish his drums, then he's going into Manta, probably. And... yeah, but I think the diffuser plate, because right now you saw, like, alone the Haunt damage and the Spectral Dagger damage, plus the Radiance Burn, brought down Puck, the Batrider, and almost the Shadow Shaman. So, if you add a diffuser on top of it, then you bring those 4 low HP pool heroes so fast down. Not to mention that, of course, all of them have quite a sensitive HP, not HP pool, mana pool. So, yeah, I think a diffuser would be okay if it comes out in the next 5 minutes. Till minute 25. After that, I don't think it would be worth it.
Yeah, I don't think he will get it that fast unless they really start finding the towers. Actually, the bottom tier 1 tower is still standing, even though they did have the Chen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of surprising, I have to say. I guess next place they have been just making it so that FAB5 has to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, like, tower-wise, it's also kind of equal. I mean, 2 denies for each, like, 1 each team. And the only thing is, like, yeah, the bottom tier 1 is still standing for neXt. So that's, they have 1 tower advantage, but that's it. The denies, etc. came out. I think the only difference is, I think neXt, they got the last hits on the more crucial heroes. Like, the Lifestealer got that 1 last hit. I don't know who got it on bottom, to be honest. I don't remember, but... yeah, I think it went there to the right hero.
Yeah, probably did. Well, this Lifestealer, he's hurting quite a lot when he has his armlet activated, and now another 2k on top. What item do you think he's gonna go for next?
I don't know, like, he could go on a Basher directly here. And it wouldn't be so bad, because the Basher against Invoker, Spectre and Slark, heroes that you really want to lock down, because if you don't lock them down, they might as well escape in the next couple seconds. You have Ghostwalk, you have Spectral Dagger, High Crown, or Jungle, Trees, whatever. You have the Pounce, etc. So, a Basher for some random bashes, and maybe going into Abyssal play directly after. I don't think that would be too much of a bad idea.
Yeah, I do have to agree. If you want to go for the Sanjan Yasha, you actually don't even go for the armlet at all. So with the armlet, I think the Basher would be the best choice. Just go all out RNG mode, and actually Blink Dagger now picked up for Illusionist on the Enigma as well, so a lot easier to get in position for the black hole now.
Yep. Like the crucial items are pretty much all up for next. Right now they're in a top shape to fight, while on the other side, well, the Spectre still doesn't have the HP pool to fight. I mean, okay, yeah, woohoo, you have a Radiance in 18 minutes. That's not bad considering you died once and didn't have like the optimal start. But still, like it's not the most optimal thing on the Spectre. Like she's dying to creep waves if you let her. That's the problem.
There's the Infest now in the puck. Will they find somebody? Nice blink away though by the Invoker.
He knew it, he smelled it, but they could still go for the Spectre, but Spectre knows. They might transition into a tower push though, and the Enigma luring somewhere in the jungle because he wants to land that black hole. Unfortunately, it's not a level 2 black hole, but yeah, Serpent Wards are coming out. And I don't think FAB5 should contest this. Maybe they get...
Oh yeah, there's the lasso with the blink, with the Infest damage coming out. Horn does get used, but there's Hex onto the Bane, black hole, not even necessary.
That
you could see Illusion is preparing for it.
That was horrible.
That's exactly the right word for it.
Yeah, like, I don't find another word. This was horrible. And to be honest, I think this was a misplay by Invoker. I don't think he meant to go on top there. Like, I mean, he was in a nice range to actually farm the Serpent Wards away. But then I think he tried to click a Serpent Ward, but accidentally, like, clicked the crown. So, yeah, I actually think this was an accident by the Invoker. Because he knew there is, I don't know, there's what, how many people with a Blink Dagger? Like the roster doesn't have one yet, so there's 3 people with a Blink Dagger waiting for initiation on someone who's just stepping forward, so he should have known that, like, yeah. But anyway, let's not talk about it. I think it was an accident, but accidents happen, and now it's 8-8 on the kill score. 2 towers leading at the moment for neXt, so it definitely looks better because on top of all of that, they also have the Roshan advantage.
It's definitely looking pretty nice. I mean, the Slark offlane just not working out too well. Actually, at some point, like 10 to 12 minutes into the game, the Slark made some rotations, landed a few kills or so, but after that, he's just not farming or anything. He has the Shadow Blade, which is kind of a core item for him. Other than that, though, he's still so far behind in items to actually make an impact.
Yep, and you can also see now how neXt is expanding their map control. I mean, Batrider, Enigma, they almost farmed the entire jungle on their side. Now the Lifestealer, like, ready to rotate into the mid, is farming up also the other camps. On bottom, Keanu is split pushing, and yeah, FAB5 is at the moment just forced to go 5-man, but now, oh my god.
Oh, he's going in, District 12, getting pounced up. They use the Sentry Ward. The lasso not there, Sunstrike coming in as well. It does get the kill on the Shadow Shaman, but there's the Black Hole catching 2. Tornado does stop it, but Chen already went down. Bane gonna fall down soon as well. The Hand of God does come out with the buyback, but Q-Bash it on the Slark has to pounce away. Oh, the Deafening Blast just barely off target. Well, one synergy, and Blomst actually on the run. As his red light, he has the Aegis and he actually gets popped as the armlet toggles. And blink out by the Enigma, but red light might be in big trouble. Open moons goes in for top Invoker, might go down. There's a few bashes, one more might get the kill, and red light does get it as well.
The bashes!
The Slark now, Slark might fall down, but no Chen. Test of Faith, but Keanu comes in with the Waning Grip. It's that kill. Will there be a stun flame break stopping the TP from Gimli, but Chen, a double kill there.
Oh god. And Keanu having the haste rune. Now, he could actually still go for him. Like, he's completely out of mana, but instead they get the Chen.
The Malphite sees there a few more right clicks is all they need, but they can't get it. Keanu has to run away, but there's the Bean Script, and Enigma can't do anything to help. Puck will stay alive somehow, but there's this
the brains up
with the Hex, Aether Shock as well. Wanna shackle him up. The Malphite is finally there. Keanu coming back with a few right clicks.
Oh my god, like, to be honest, on top of all this nice fighting coming forth and back from both sides, I have to say neXt is so playing on the edge. Like, all of them. If the Spectre would have been in range, Enigma would have been dead. Like, the Puck would have been dead. Like, Jesus Christ, what a forth and back. This fight just lasted over, like, what, 2.5 minutes, and those heroes escaping with, like, I don't know, HP like 100 or less. It's just incredible. But yeah, this is Dota. Sometimes you just need the tiny bit luck.
And it's so sick how Red Light lost his Aegis. was surrounded by 3 heroes, but just then went on a bash spree.
Yeah, the bashing spree on the Invoker. I don't think he like expected that. And also Slark, he didn't wait for the rage to fade. Like he actually tried to pounce him before the rage, but like in the same second he activated the rage, and so he just leaped through him and couldn't hold him. And then the Invoker was in a very awkward position. The first hit was a bash, and then I think he got on the third one he got one as well. So the poor Invoker was really locked down there. So yeah, next. The luck is on their side. May the force be with you. The bash force.
Yeah, the only good thing is that Spectre at least did not die there. He has the drums finished, has the Yasha now as well. Definitely needs a lot more tank though, like the Vitality booster.
Yep. That's
Or
the problem with the
Reaver.
Spectre, even with the Yasha now. Like, I don't think he... Like, the Yasha is cool for, I don't know, of course you get some more haunt damage and, I don't know, some movement speed, etc, etc. But like, if I was the Spectre, I probably would have went for a casual with booster or anything like that. Because the only thing that kept him from getting those residual kills with like 100 HP left is the fact that he was already 50% HP, and so he couldn't go for anything else. He was just fearing the Park coming in with a rift or whatever. So this is, yeah, this is the problem. Now he has a Yasha, but it didn't change anything. He gets some collateral damage and he has to leave the fight, but he's the one who has to be constantly in the fight with the Desolate, with the Radiance. So it's not quite working out. They need to get their Spectra fed ASAP.
Wait, what do you think of Puck going for a Necrobook instead of Sheep?
I don't like
Oh,
it.
they get the Dream Coil onto Blom, Spectre dropping solo, one more right click actually, Puck solo killing off the Spectre right now.
Yep, there we go. That's how bad it is already. I mean, I like the Necro simply for the fact that they have the Slark with the initiation of the Shadow Blade. And I don't know, like Slark for example is also a very, I don't know, sensitive hero when it comes to mana burn. I mean, look, he got like what, 533 mana on level 13. Give him a couple, like, I don't know, a couple actions in a team fight, some Necro stuff, maybe the Necro even properly microed, then he's out of mana, and a Slark without mana can't do anything.
Well, we shall see about that, but all I know is that Puck has the Lifestealer invested in him with an Abyssal Blade finished up.
Yep, and now we see a Freeman smoke, but...
I think it's gonna turn into a disaster, that smoke. Oh, Invoker goes in with a nice tornado into Chaos Meteor. Destructor drops really low, but there's the Mech Bean Script onto Kiana on the Puck as well. But there's the Abyssal Blade on the Bane to just stop the Bean Script. There's the Lasso coming out as well. Actually, Red Light can't attack. He gets Gold snapped up. Actually, might fall down like they're on the run. How the hell are FAB5 winning this fight? Invoker gets the double kill, kills off the Puck, and Lifestealer just barely limping his way out.
the Lifestealer actually even surviving that with twice armlet toggling. Like, I couldn't show what happened to the Slark. He got the kill on, I think, the Enigma or something. Yeah, Enigma bought back. So, yeah, a split up fight, and they actually might capitalize on it with Roshan. It's only Enigma and the Lifestealer left, but Lifestealer just used his TP to go home. But no, they go back. And to be honest, I think this is a mistake. Like, this is a nice time window. Like, the Chen is full HP, the Bane is full HP, and the Invoker is there with the Force Spirits. I think they had enough time to go for the Roshan, but they're not going. I think this is a mistake.
Yeah, it might be, although they just don't want to give it away with the Enigma being there. If he jumps in with a perfect black hole, that's just going to be so devastating. But the Enigma now, going back in himself.
Yeah, I mean now, like they saw, okay, FAB5, they abandoned the Roshan, so why not just taking it? It's up, we're all alive. Why not?
So they actually can't do it that fast. They don't have anything to demonic converse on. There's the Sunstrike coming to spot things out as well. Lifestealer had to use the open wounds already, but Batrider is there with the Firefly to scout things out, maybe drag somebody out of position. Although he can't really blink with the Force Spirits right clicking away at him. But now, oh, Slark coming in, there's the Tornado as well. They don't get the Lasso. There's the Bionic Flash. The Black Hole just cancelled because it just dies off. Invoker is lassoed up and heck, shackled at the same time. But they go down anyway. Cuba shakes your Slark, gonna fall to the Serpent Wars, and oh, Red Light had the Bean Script on him, but still alive, going for the right clicks now. Bane is about to fall. There's Haunt with the buyback from the Spectre. It might do something. Synergy drops low, and actually an Illusion gets Yule stuff. But Batrider, can he escape the Spectre? Doesn't look like it. The burn damage will be enough.
So what? 4 for free because the Spectre bought back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, I don't know, a super split up fight, and now, I don't know, Puck trying to finish.
Oh,
Oh
they
my god.
can't.
But like seriously, if they knew how low HP those people are, like this lifestealer surviving with so much low HP, it's crazy. They had the Fiend's Grip on him, which was all cool, but like the Slark going for another target, I mean getting the Enigma out, like he died while the black hole was up from residual damage. I think it was even, yeah, it was the Dark Pact that brought the Enigma down, like while the
Yep,
black hole was
probably.
channeled. But I mean that's good. So the Slark on Enigma, that's a nice tactic, but then they needed everything else on the lifestealer. But then again, who else was there left? Like the Spectre was dead, hesitated with the buyback, then the Invoker was lassoed up, so there was, besides the Fiend Script, there was no damage whatsoever on the lifestealer, and this is actually the crucial thing. And now they're just gonna finish Roshan. Roshan on 1400. Yeah, they just go in, crap the ages.
Yeah, I thought Cuba, she might want to go in
Yeah.
for the steal.
It looked like it, but going against the Necro units with the Shadow Blade. So you asked if the Shadow Blade is the right thing to do. The Shadow Blade. The Necro units, yes, I really think it's the right thing to do. You saw, it gives nice vision for whatever they want to protect against the Slark, so he can't really open without being spotted. And they even de-ward with it. So far the Necro book 3 working perfectly for the Puck.
It's not too bad. It does give them some extra push as well, at least. It's just something besides the Mass Serpent wards. But now, actually, Chen went for an Aghanims. So every 30 seconds he has to heal. But will they actually be alive for 30 seconds?
I don't know. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. I really don't think this is a good idea.
So what item would have been better?
Oh, your internet again.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. You're Mr. Robot, but I think it's gone. No, but like, I don't know what item. I mean, there is, for example, the Vladimirs. I think the Vladimirs on the Chen would have been much more useful. It's more damage for everybody. Lifesteal, like, we have two people that would benefit from the lifesteal. You have, like, all your creeps and also all the people benefiting from that lifesteal. Oh my god. And
Oh,
the
Lasso
ultimate.
coming out, dragging out Bloms. Will there be a Abyssal Blade as well? Their Hand of God comes out, but it doesn't matter.
Yep, it's not just even, yeah, Hand of God comes out, but the Abyssal Blades, like, so much lockdown. He even waited, that's the funny part, like, he really waited till he was super dragged down and everything, so... Oh well, this Spectre is just not getting into the game, and he's also in a position, I mean... You have to ask yourself, why are you farming here, like, after you know they de-warded there and probably warded, so... I don't know, if you have no vision on the map, you can't go out that way, then skip this creep camp rather than being outside of the game for like, I don't know, 60 seconds being on the bench.
Yeah, it's just such a hard position to be a carry in. It's like, you know you need to get the farm, you are like the sole hope for your team,
Yeah.
but you can't really farm anywhere either. It's so frustrating.
And to be
Well-
honest, I don't like the choice of Spectre and Slark. Even Slark is now going. I mean, the Slark has, we're 32 minutes in. Like, we can't even call this, like, this is like the end of mid game soon, and it's, I don't know. He has 1,100 HP. Like, somehow they have to survive. Like things like a black hole, and you can't survive it if you rush Yasha as the first item after your basics. Now, yeah, next going for.
Yeah, actually, Batrider dropping really low. There's the Haunt as well. Batrider is gonna fall down before he actually achieves anything. So immediate reaction to the blink in by the Bat.
Okay, that was an interesting approach going high crown. I mean, they still do the damage to the tower, but like this failed initiation on the Batrider, they instantly call off the fight. I guess the best decision to do. No, but what I wanted to say is, like, in those fights where you have to endure like a silence by the Puck, where you have like all this collateral damage coming and the black hole, you have to survive this duration. So I think the damage, like from the Yasha for example, it's secondary. And now, oh my god, does he actually catch out? No.
Yeah, I thought Cuba, she's gonna go for it. I guess the Slark had to think that next please has more heroes around. I mean, he spotted him out for a second, then went back into hiding and hesitated.
Yep. And to be honest, right now, if I was the Slark, I would sell that damn Shadow Blade because it's so useless at the moment and get a Blink Dagger. We saw that Blink Dagger Slark working out wonders. Like, really, it worked out so well.
Well, selling the Shadow Blade definitely won't help him, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, sure you can keep it, but I don't know. Like, the Shadow Blade initiation now with the Necro up and everything, it's just too easily countered.
Well, it's not like he's gonna pop the Necro before the fights or the pushes anyway. So I really still think that they could use HM or something, but wow, Assault Cuirass finished up on the Lifestealer. He's just so damn farmed.
Yep, this is 29 armor, and yeah, I don't know. It's really looking grim because at the moment, like, I have no idea if they get the successful initiation up on FAB5. The Lifestealer will just chew through at least 2 targets before anything happens, and this is even without the black hole taken into consideration. And it's
They're
unfortunate
totally
again
baiting
because
this.
look, there's a fight about to break out, but Enigma
Oh,
not
Shadow
has-
Blade initiation, but the pound's actually missing. I don't know if it was intentional, but it got spaceship. There's the black hole, BKB. Chen only catches 1. There's the Fiend Script, 2 counter initiate. He still has the BKB activated, but it doesn't do all that much. Enigma just feeding away his life as Synergy goes down and 3 heroes on neXt, please. Just dead. Invoker might go down, does as well, but Red Light now on the run. He still has the Aegis.
Yep,
As
but
triple
now
kill
they
for
are in trouble.
Cubashes Slark.
They're not like they're not going for this kill on the Lifestealer. They're 4. They could have gone easily for it. And
Oh, open wounds onto the Spectre with the Rage. They might get the kill. He does get it as well. He's going for more Bane, dropping so low. Oh my god. Bash Lord is their Lifestealer.
Oh
Man
my
moding 1 versus 4. No problem for him.
And look at the Hand of God. Was it ready by that time?
Guess
Like-
not.
I guess not. Yeah. So Aghanim Scepter not doing anything, and if he stays there, he might even die. No, but Lifestealer going back now. But this was such a fail engagement. Like, first they completely ignore him when he had the Aegis up, like, and he, I don't know, respawned under the tower. They gave priority to getting the wards down, and then he just turns around, kills 2 target. There's no heal, there was no mag, no Hand of God left whatsoever. Like, they had to just, I don't know, endure the rage. Like, the Bane, for example, didn't even go for a defensive Nightmare on the Spectre, you know, just trying to buy this 1 second, possibly that 1 second, maybe of a missed target due to the Nightmare whatsoever. Yeah, when the rage ended, the 2 targets that were able to actually kill him were already dead, so this was horrible.
It definitely was. The fight was going so well for Fabulous 5, although Red Light, of course, he had the Aegis, so he knew he could just man up a little bit. But missing the black hole, losing 3 heroes straight away almost. But this Lifestealer just turned that fight around. I mean, it was an even fight, I think, in the end.
Yeah, in the end it was an even fight. It started out as a disaster. Like, Aegis lost and 4 heroes down. Everybody got snacked away by the Slark in the background. And the Lifestealer diving deep into the base, losing the Aegis. The black hole went into pretty much nothing because the Fiend script interrupted it. They had the upper hand and they just gave it away with this, like, sloppy chase on the Lifestealer. Like, they could have gone for him, but they just didn't do
They're
so.
going for it. They want to get the Battle or are they? Oh, there's the sheep onto the Slark. Pawn coming out as well. Will they get the Lifestealer actually? But there's Cubashi going down. There's the Fiend script as well. Lifestealer dropping super low. He cannot infest out, and that's a kill. 90 seconds death for the Lifestealer, and they smoke up straight after. Fabulous 5. They just saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and they're
Yep.
going for it. Cubashi doesn't
No
get the
buyback,
bounce.
by the way. There's no buyback on anyone but the Puck and the Chen. So they can go for maybe even a tier 3 here.
This is quite huge actually. This surprise sheepstick pickup for top 1, the Invoker. Just catching the Lifestealer totally off guard, and of course Fiend Script so nice against that rage.
And the wards come defensively out, but like, yeah, they can just clear the wards and keep going for that tower. Oh, but Slark actually having quite some problems keeping his HP up, but he's gonna reach in pretty fast. But I don't think they can break high ground. Or actually, why not? I mean, the black hole. Oh, I mean, black hole would be up. The lasso
But
is
they-
also ready to catch someone. But look at the Spectre. Spectre Haunt is on cooldown. They have to go back. Without the Spectre, they can't do anything. But at least they got a tier 2. So this is a bit light at the end of the tunnel, yeah.
I mean, the one good thing is that now the Slark got some farm. He's still miles behind the lifestealer, but he has at least a Crystallis, so the crit potential is there. Although I can't say the Crystallis is my favorite choice, maybe, but he just needs more damage output.
Yep, definitely. And I don't know, Invoker looking for something, Ghost Walking here, but I don't think he wants to engage versus 4. I mean, he doesn't know that there are 4, but like he would have felt it very fast if he would have gone for it. But yeah, the Slark still not going for any HP, he's going for damage. We see Crystallis on the Slark.
Oh, there's the Tornado Districtal dodging it, and Slark hexed up, shackled as well. Oh, got overextension, he gets silenced up. Will he actually go down? The horn comes up, he's still alive. And the Illusionist with the BKB doesn't go for the Black Hole, can't actually use it. Red Light gets sheeped up as well. The Hex is on cooldown, nice defending blast as well. And Red Light with the Rage just has to run around now, has to infest, uses it, goes for the right clicks, and oh, nice stream going on to 3 heroes who there's the lasso onto the Invoker. Right, Red Light goes for the right click. The Nightmare was there defensively, but he falls down in the end anyway, and they're gonna get the Spectre as well.
Yep, and the Bane is dead as well. 2 sets of sticky napalm, nothing they can do.
He just can't do really anything. He can Nightmare one, Fiend Script the other, but that will just buy time, and he goes down to the Flame Break.
Yep, horrible. And this all happened just when Roshan spawned, and I don't know. I mean, the start of the fight was nice, especially because the Invoker had haste, and the Lifestealer using open wounds on the hasted target. That was pretty cool. What we also kind of missed is the fact that Lifestealer was infested in one of Chen's creep, and we saw it today already. Like, you remember, like, infest in Chen creep, instant sent back to the base, and Lifestealer dead under the fountain. But this time it didn't work out. He wasn't reacting fast enough, so because he didn't know.
They're going for Slark, there's the lasso, but the Dark Pact cancels it just before. Illusionist even wanted to blink after it, maybe before the Black Hole. And Evoker buys back as well.
Yeah, they
but
have
I don't
to.
think that will stop the push though.
Like, if they wanted to, even the Spectre could buy back, but he needs to go. The problem is if he buys back, he doesn't have Hound. Like, it's still 30 seconds on cooldown, so he can't jump directly into the fight. So, I mean, for neXt, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. They go for the tier 3, maybe attempt to kill on the Slark, give the tower some hits, bait out a buyback, so they lose even more gold for FAB5. And yeah, was everything as planned, pretty much. Like, we have to look at the graphs. Like, we have 10k gold lead at the moment for neXt, and it's also climbing because the Roshan is not updated yet, and I think the last one was yeah, well, it should be updated already, so a bit beyond 10k, and experience wise it's 12k, but we are 42 minutes almost in, so the experience is gonna diminishing over time. It's not gonna be that significant anymore because the first heroes are about to hit level 25 when we look at, wait, here's my hero level button. Yeah, the Lifestealer is 24 already, then we have 21 on the Puck, 20 on the Spectre, so a couple more fights, and yeah, the experience graph is not that interesting anymore.
Yeah, it's really about neXt, please, just getting the items. I mean, Lifestealer just so tanky. He even got a Heart of Tarrasque now, so even if he gets initiated upon with the sheep, they still need a ton of damage to actually bring him down. Shiva's card now on Keanu's Puck. So they're just getting everything that they actually need, and they won the last fight even without the Black Hole even being failed channeled.
Yep, the only problem I have is that neXt needs to finish it though in, let's say, the next 8 minutes, like till minute 50, maximum 55, because the Lifestealer is facing the fact, like, if he wants to be the Aegis carrier all the time, then he's 6-slotted right now. If they want to keep up like this Aegis dominance, then he is 6-slotted, unless he gives the Aegis then to someone else. Oh my god, and the Invoker.
Yeah, they find the Invoker. There's the silence as well. BKB Illusionist actually blinks completely off, but there's the Hex Shackle as well by the Shadow Shaman. Finally, right click's gonna come in by the Lifestealer. They get the kill. There's the lasso onto the Chen as well, just a disaster. And the Invoker doesn't have buyback, I think. Yeah, he hit some cooldown.
The Chen was trying to send him home there, I guess, but this is the worst case scenario. The one who bought back, who has still 3 minutes cooldown on it, is dead. So this is one set of backs for sure. This is probably even a second set and the GG. Like, no, I don't see this happening.
Yeah, this is just way too strong. And oh, Slark gets slowed down. The Necro books are out. And Glyph gets used, but it's just delaying the inevitable at the moment.
Yeah, 50 seconds on the Invoker. They need the Invoker.
Oh, the Horn comes out, but it's just as a defensive measure. There's the Hex onto Blomst as well. He does back off, and oh, Slark gets shackled up. Will they have enough lockdown? There's the Abyssal Blade. Nice defensive Nightmare, buying some time, but the Black Hole catches 2 Spectre now on the target, and he's gonna fall down as well. Lasso just in case, and Bane, Malphite up, should fall down as well. Spectre does buy back, and Bat Rider has to blink away. The gem picked up by Spectre, but does it really matter anything?
No, not really. I mean, the Rasta might go down now.
Yeah, he's
like,
gonna fall down. He gets the Hex on the Slark before, but Red Light uses the Rage, just waiting for the TP target. Chen has to force that away now. Man fighting with the Slark, who uses the Shadow Dance. He still has the Aegis, so Lifesteal can do anything he wants. Just right click, and Chen, one more will fall down. The Pounce doesn't even help out there. And Blom's just running around.
Look at this, like the Lifestealer. And
There's the Hex coming in. There's the Ice Wall as well. He will finally fall down, but that's just the Aegis as mid lane Rax went down. Tier 3 as well, and now Kiana on the puck coming in. Some nice slows onto the red light, but they're just going for the last set of Rax. Cuba, she wants to come in, wants to make the difference. Will get the pounce onto Illusionist, but there's the BKB coming out. The right clicks actually are still enough, and red light has to infest in, will lose mana, but Abyssal Blade on the Evoker as he gets Fiend Script. This life there actually won't get the kill.
Up. Jesus
And
Christ.
Ghost Scepter coming out by Invoker. Bane, nice defensive Nightmare, actually committing suicide with it, but red light finally Hex up as well. He actually might fall down. Blomp comes in, and it's not Mega Creeps yet.
This is exactly what I hate all the time. Like, you see the Fiend Script on the Lifestealer, they have a chance to get him down, but Spectre and Slark chasing the Bat Rider and the Puck. Like, they're just buying time while the Lifestealer is chewing for everything. But what a buyback fast, and like 2 lanes are down, and just 1 single Rax is, I don't know, saving this. And I don't know, the Puck and the Shadow Shaman and the Master Open Bolts already. The cliff is down, so they can just go there. And I don't know, it's just pretty much finish it. They could go for red though, if they want to.
They definitely could, but I think actually those Serpent Wards would get farmed up rather fast.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think no, Puck is doing exactly the right thing. Like FAB5, the only chance they would have is like going mid now, like everything on 1 card. But the problem is now the Shadow Shaman with the Haste Drone, he can just run in and out. And yeah,
I think they actually might gonna go for the Spectre with the Hex. The Serpent Wards do come out with the Necrobook as well, yeah.
They just want
There's no
Rax.
cliff.
There we go. Mega Creeps.
Oh, but there's action. There's the Tornado coming out. Haunt as well. Synergy uses the BKB on the battery, but there's the Hex onto the Slark. And Lasso up onto Blomps. The Spectre already so low on HP, gonna fall down under the tower.
Yep.
Synergy gets the kill, and that's definitely GG now. Defending Blast by top actually might get the kill onto the Puck. Uses the Alacrity as well for extra movement speed and attack speed. Chen kills off the Enigma. Enigma buys back, and Sunstrike gets dodged. But Puck, oh, nice blink out. Stays alive somehow. But dies in the end anyway.
While all
the
this is
Illusionist,
happening, they just BOT'd to the base.
well, I guess it's GG.
Yeah, of course it is GG. Look, and that they nag on the throne already. But FAB5, they put up a nice fight. But yeah, not enough. The Lifestealer just too bad. What a game. Like, it was a nice game too. But unfortunately, FAB5 not winning it. They just made too many mistakes. I have to say it like this. FAB5, like, the Invoker dying there, the Chen trying to save him and dying as well, just before they 5-man grouped up and want to push high ground. That was like the worst thing that could ever happen. If this game would have continued for another 10-15 minutes, maybe the combination of a super farmed Spectrum with the Slark would have made a difference, but this way, you can't do mistakes in a grand final. Anyway guys, this is Star Series, Star Series. No, this is not Star Series. This is Star Ladder, the semi-series grand final, a best of 5, game 2. Also going to next. Game 3 will be up in a second, guys.